Good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Espinosa. I'm a graduate student of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology at Cayetano Heredia University. And today, Victor Rubio and I bring you Dipvix. Did you know that almost 300,000 women die every year because of cervix cancer? That means 740 in a day. And from this, almost 500 women die because of human papillomavirus. And almost no one knows, or no woman knows that they have it until they pass 10 or 15 years, and it's too late. So this is how cervix cancer is distributed in all the world. You can see it's a problem of everybody. And not just, it also has an economical cost for all these countries. For example, Peru spends $16 million in vaccines every year. So, okay, now, here is what I was talking about, cervix cancer. It kills almost 300,000 women every year in all the world. That means 740 in a day, and from these 12 people that dies every day, 500 are because of human papillomavirus. This tiny thing that kills almost 500 people every day. So you think, is there a way to save these people? Well, the answer, yes it is. And today I'm going to present you a new solution. This is how cervical cancer is distributed in all the world. As you see, it's everybody's problem. Not only because it kills people, but because it causes economical loss. So, in the world, there are almost 3 billion women that are in sexually active age. And in Peru, for example, we have 8 million in this age. So they become susceptible women to have this virus and of course die of cancer. There are vaccination programs, but actually, let's be real, they don't reach everyone. What are the current problems? There are some pap smears that doesn't detect the virus before you have cancer symptoms. Also, it takes days, even weeks, to have a result. There are some preventive diagnoses, but they are really expensive for everyone to afford for it. And they require trained personnel and specialized equipment. Okay, so can we detect this virus before the cancer is presented in a woman? And the answer is yes. How? How we can do it? Through Dipvix. Dipvix is a rapid screening test for human papillomavirus detection before you get cancer. And this is what we have created. What does this offer? It's not just a test. It offers you health, it offers you reliability and privacy, because you are the only person who knows your results. How does it work? The kit here contains a tube with a solution, a facial brush, and a test strip. So the woman is going to introduce this special brush into the vaginal canal and move it smoothly. So introduce then this brush into the tube, shake it for 5 minutes. After that, you have to put in the strip and wait for 15 minutes. After this 15 minutes, you will get the result. And what does the result tell you? If you just observe one line, it means that no virus is detected, so you are not susceptible to get cancer. But what about if you get 2 lines? These 2 black lines means that you have the presence of the virus in your sample, and you should go to a doctor immediately to take preventive treatment. Okay, so how is it working now? We have our strip that it has special molecules that recognize the virus there. If your sample is negative, you just observe one little line. But what happens if the virus is presented in your sample? Our molecules recognize it, and you will get 2 little lines that will tell you the result is positive. So, how is it? Is it expensive? How much is going to cost me? Actually, we have compared it with other tests in the markets, and we consider that it's even 5 times cheaper than the other tests that exist in the market, like PCR, ELISA, hybrid blood, etc., with the same effectiveness. Also, we compare, okay, you say that if you go to do a test, you're going to get your results maybe in a week. Actually, with this test, you can get your results 10 times faster than the actual products in the market, which make it a lot better. Okay, I am a woman, I want to know if I have the virus. What do I do now? I go to a doctor, he or she gives me an order, I go to a lab, take the test, go back in a week to get the result. But why does Dipvix? Dipvix will be bought in any drugstore near you without a prescription. And you can do it at home and get your results immediately. Okay, what else does Dipvix offers? It offers research to temperature and adverse conditions like pH. For example, even if you are in a desert, in the Arctic or in the jungle, you can do Dipvix. And why can you do it? Because you use nanotechnology. And nanotechnology called nanobodies. What are nanobodies? This seems really strange, right? So, what is it? It is a really small piece of antibody produced by camelids. It's a really special antibodies that we have experience working with. Okay, is there a market? Yeah, it seems like a good product, but that's the market it is. Actually, the global market is expected to get until almost $5 billion by 2020, with three potential markets for growth like Europe, Japan, and United States. Okay, it seems nice, but people will use it, women will use it. Actually, we validate this product with 110 women from age 15 to 60, and 85% say yes, we will buy it. Okay, so I have a huge customer saving of 3 million women will buy my product. That's nice, I'm going to sell it directly. Is it true? Well, we realized that no, we don't have the media or the resources to sell it to everybody in the world. So that's why we look for local distributors to get all these people around the world. And actually, yeah, that seems a idea, but will they buy me? Will they buy my product? Will they buy my product and get it to the market? Actually, we say we found for them, we look for them in all the places that we could, and we got contact with two products, Axon Pharma and Global Mix Pharma, that say yes, we are interested in your product, we want to, and we validate this kind of product with them. Okay, so now my clients are, who are my key partners? My key partners are Cayetano Heredia University for research and development, that is huge, very important for innovative products. Also local distributors, like I said before, a manufacturer supply, and we have also the support from Peruvian Society of Obstetrics and Gynecology. What are we going to do? Research and development. Innovation is crucial for us. Finish our prototype and validate our product. Okay, what are the key resources? The know-how. We've done this before. We know it worked. We've done it with hepatitis and other diseases. We know it works. We are scientists, we know how to do it. We have also to generate intellectual property because it will open me doors to bigger markets. Okay, let's go. Okay, now this is my Canva. How am I going to get money? Well, actually, the estimated production price is $2. And the estimated sale price is $15. And how do we know it? Because we validated with the public. The public, from the same ages 15 to 60, said that they will pay $15 in media for this product. So, yeah, we will get money. Okay, let's say I'm not going to reach everyone. I'm just going to sell to 5 people per month for 5% of urban areas in Peru. At the sale price of $15. That will I get $5 million for it. And let's think big. Let's think in the world. What if I just get 1% of all the people that are susceptible to this virus? I will get even more than $400 million for it. So this is Dipvix. In Peru, each month dies 11 women for gender violence, more than 100 women for breast cancer, and more than 200 women because of cervical cancer. 6 women have died while I was talking to you. let's do Dipvix possible.
Muchas gracias por la presentación de UPCH. As a business model contest, I would like to see more validation on your customer validation, your distribution validation. You showed a document there from a pharma company. What did that document mean? ¿Qué significaba el documento que mostraron aquí, que hablaba de la...
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. It means that they are interested in distributing our product. They are companies that they don't just have a store here in Peru, but they also work in Latin America, like Argentina, Chile, Colombia, and all of the other countries. So that's very important because we made tercerization for manufacturing it, and then they will be in charge of the distribution to local drugstores or to hospitals, clinics, labs, so on.
What's the required approval in the United States? It's FDA approval. I don't know what it is in Peru, but what's the required government approvals to distribute a home device?
Here it's the HEMIT with good manufacturing practices of the product, and with it is actually a medical device. So you can see the only thing that is going to be in contact with the patient is this brush, which already exists. So our biological part is not going to be in real contact with the patient. So it's already validated. We also have work with the experts, with pharmaceutical experts and regulation experts, and they actually say, yeah, this could be possible here.
Can you tell us a little bit about the team?
Oh, okay. Sí. Well, the team is Victor Rubio. We are both biologists, molecular biologists and biochemistry. We work in a molecular biotechnology lab at Cayetano Heredia University. So we have a lot of experience doing this. We also have the support of Cuba, who has recommended in some production and commercialization items. So yeah, and also we have the support of mentors or scientific mentors in the molecular biotechnology unit, which, this technique has already been proved that works. We have applied it for hepatitis, and we have applied it also for fasciolasis, that is a Peruvian endemic disease.
You have applied and you have also commercialized it?
Not still commercialized it because we are in a scale part of it. So but we have problem. It has. Yeah.
I was thinking there are two solutions you found. There are two products you developed.
Yeah.
Did you get to a commercialization?
They are not commercialized still because this is a new technology, and we just have the prototype of those products. But also, that is important to mention is that those products got the funds from Concitec, from Concitec and Innovate Peru.
Of the women population that you showed here, what percentage do you think are willing to pay this or can pay this? And that's one question. And the second is, have you approached the Minister of Health and find out whether maybe they want to invest so that they prevent all this death?
Yeah. One thing, the first question was about the percentage of women. Okay, so yes, the age of women that we presented here is from 15 to 60 years. So these women from this range, you can take a little smaller one that is from 25 to 40. There are proof the age of women that buy most of these kind of tests because it's more probable that they have it. So they represent around the 30 or 40% of this total that we presented here. The other one is that the Ministry of Health, actually, we are in conversations with them because the Patricia Garcia, which is the actual Ministry of Peru, has worked with this thing. She had a program called HOPE. This program called HOPE was focused to help people, poor people from Ventanilla in Peru, here in Lima, and they left this kind of the device.
Muchas gracias al equipo Dipvix. Es tiempo para preguntas. Disculpen. A continuación.